One thing I'm gonna miss about BU is definitely the community. It's just been a really fantastic home. It's been an artistic home as well as emotional and creative space. And the artists that I've met are people that I really look forward to collaborating with.
A few things I'll miss after BU are the support system that I had here, as well as the wide array of resources for just about any project. And I might even miss the critiques a little bit.
One thing I'm gonna miss about BU is the close friendships that I've made over the past 4 years. Although I am excited because I'm returning to BU for my master's program, so I'll be able to reconnect with some of those people, but others will be going to different schools. So I'm gonna miss having the chance to just see them walking around the halls of CFA every single day.
The people that I meet at BU, especially in voice, they're people I've met day one when we had our first audition for the department, and they have stayed with me throughout this entire 2-year-long journey. They are kind. They are passionate, they are talented, they are driven, and they're colleagues and friends of mine who I definitely will continue to call on and collaborate with for the rest of my career.
I think I've been very fortunate to make a lot of lasting friendships here from people all over the college, and it's certainly been something that I've been able to rely on. These relationships were foundational in order for me to feel like I had a place in community and had a place at the CFA.
Some of the friendships that I've formed here have been the most influential of my entire life. Fall semester of 2022, my daughter was born. And that was such a heavy time as far as commitments and things that I had to be doing, and so it was amazing the support and the patience, the just endless generosity that I saw. And I wouldn't have been able to do it without all of them.
One word I would use to describe CFA is growth. I've really noticed just drastic change every year and a larger effort as the years pass to listen to students and really kind of molding the curriculum and the academic side of things to the nature of what it is to be an artist. It's growing and changing, and it's for the better.
Oh my gosh. Only one word to describe CFA. That's difficult. It's because it's so many things. It can't be described in just one way. Maybe one of them is collaborative. I always found that there were students and faculty everywhere who wanted to collaborate on something, and sometimes even across CFA, there were theater students who would approach me about having pieces of art for sets, or music students who approached me to have visuals. I think that CFA really encourages collaboration between students.
One word I would describe CFA as is special. We are more specialized in a specific area of study, specifically being technical with drawing and painting, or acting, or singing. We put in a lot of dedication to hard work. Also seeing the result that our crafts and skills produce.
One word I would use to describe CFA is multi-hyphenated. Every single floor of this building is surrounded by a different type of artist, and on each floor there are different individual artists. I find that the beauty of a place like this is the inherent collaboration, the forced kind of inspiration being surrounded by these people, and that's multi-hyphenated.
The best piece of advice I received while being in CFA was be passionate about every goal you want to achieve in life. Trust your creative instincts, and it's okay to break out of your comfort zone.
The best piece of advice I've gotten at CFA is not actually a piece of advice, but the belief that what I have to offer matters.
To answer this question, I will quote from Dr. Andre de Quadros. Music is good, we have to make it so. It's not that music education is good, we have to make it so. And that's essentially what we are trying to do.
The best piece of advice that I've gotten here is to not put so much pressure on myself to be perfect. It's okay if my best isn't the best every single day. I need to kind of believe in myself even when my best doesn't look like my absolute best every day.
A class I was TAing for with Professor Richard Raislis, and it was Intro to Painting. Something that he told the class one day was, the painting begins once the surface is covered. And it's crept into my mind recently as the year comes to an end. This time for us is ending. It's really just the start of what lies ahead.
My professors have helped me prepare for life outside of CFA just by being prepared to have the conversations that typically don't happen in commercialized storytelling. To be able to push that bar and prepared me to be able to have the skills to communicate effectively to a director, to a team of artists, and be a point of leadership in a room.
I think all the faculty have been very encouraging. Even at times where I felt like I wasn't doing good enough and I'm not able to, make work regularly. The whole part of the thing is for you to enjoy the process and not just compare yourself based on what you're making in the end.
At CFA, I really learned how to develop my creative core. So for me, it is storytelling. I want to keep telling story no matter what medium I am telling that through, and my professors really helped me formulate that.
What I want people to know about the class of 2023 is that we are a very fun-loving bunch, and also we're a class of tryhards, me included. We're all very determined, have a very uplifting spirit for each other that keeps us all pushing and keeps us all engaged and wanting to create, and I feel like that's everyone here, and I'm glad that I found that community.
I want people to know that the class of 2023 is really dedicated to their art. All of my friends from the CFA came in with such a drive, and they're leaving with that drive to show the world what talent they have. And I'm just so impressed with all my friends and what I've learned at the CFA that I'm so excited to bring that drive to the world.
I want people to know that the class of 2023 is patient. When we first got here, we had a normal college semester, and then COVID-19 happened. Our resilience from it and our patience to handle college, to come back to be a normal, has shown a lot about our growth and our patience.
I want people to know that the class of 2023 is incredibly resilient. But we all came back together so strong when we were back our sophomore year. And so for us to come back and really hit the ground running, I think really showed our resilience and the amount of art that we've made since then. I admire every single peer that I have and every single professor that I have, because we had a really unique college experience, but we were incredibly resilient.